So you're tired of the daily grind, dreaming of a future when you can have more time to yourself and possibly even financial freedom. Good, because now's the time for you to learn and see 25 possible ways you can generate passive income right now. Gone are the days are 9-to-5 jobs. Technology has enabled us now to earn money while we sleep. I've listed 25 of the most lucrative methods you can get started with right now, when you finish watching this video, of course. And with a bit of upfront effort, the passive income money tree will start to bear fruit forever. The demand for digital products is higher now than it's ever been in history. Ebooks, online software courses, writing, probably even using AI to do the writing. These are just a few examples of many that you could pick up and do right now. And more importantly, sell on platforms like Fiverr and Skillshare that make it easier than ever. Joining forces with top brands and promoting their products and services, leveraging your network right now can earn you substantial income. With the right niche and the right audience, you can earn a commission on every single sale while you're sleeping. Frankly, it's a win-win for both you and the company. So we've all heard about cryptocurrencies, and some of you may be involved, some of you may not be involved. But did you know that mining cryptocurrency can also make you money? You earn passive income whilst adding to the security of the network. Yes, it's going to take some investment upfront with a computer that will be on permanently, so it's quite energy absorbent and probably inefficient. But once you've got over these setup costs, you get to earn a percentage of those coins that you're mining. And don't forget to set up your digital wallets. You can rent pretty much anything nowadays, but with the rise of platforms like Airbnb and Vrbo, if you've got property available to you, or even a room to rent, or even a drive space, rent it out, generate some income right now. And for those of you with home EV chargers sat there all day whilst you're at work, why not rent out your EV charger? Charge a premium for the electricity that you're paying for in your home. Fancy yourself as a bit of a Tom Ford? Well, now you can design your own fashion, merch, and sell it all online via dropshipping with platforms like Teesprings. And the beauty of these platforms is there's no inventory for you to carry. You set up, you open up your shop front store, which is online, and then you just promote the link and people buy the things you've designed. But print on demand goes a step further. You can also print on demand books through the Amazon Kindle store. I've been there, done that. Definitely check that one out. Games and esports. It's growing and growing, and it's not going to stop. People are now paying to watch people play video games. It's alien to me, but who am I to argue? And you know what? Have you seen the prize money involved in some of the tournaments for esports games? It's nuts. So if you can't beat them, join them. Create and sell educational content in your area of expertise on platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, and Upwork. If you're particularly good at something, do you make pots, do you sew, do you draw? Any of these things you can do, record yourself in pretty much the same way as I'm doing right now, put some content behind it, make a course out of it, upload, there's a course, sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. Content creation, generating income through YouTube, podcasts, or blogging. The revenue here comes from ads, sponsorships, and you may even get brand deals from people reaching out to you saying, would you promote our product? Going back to some of the affiliate marketing we spoke about earlier. Very much closely linked to that, influencer marketing, of course. They contact you, say, hey, would you promote our product with your network and your followers? We'll pay you a commission or just pay you a fee. Money for nothing. The camera you're watching this on right now. Did you know people will pay to see your photos? You can sell your photos on websites like Shutterstock. People go on, search for an image, yours pops up, they pay to use it, you get a commission for doing nothing, by the way, so does the platform. We're both happy. Digital art and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Bit outside my area of expertise, but there are people making some serious money. Digital artworks and the non-fungible tokens used on the blockchain means you can design and sell specific items, niche items, series lines of items. And here's a pro tip, why not use AI mid-journey to design those graphic items for you? So for you guys out there that know how to do this, creating bespoke apps for people is a growing niche. Larger businesses have had their own apps for years, but now it's filtering down into the local areas, and you can now literally go to your local corner shop and say, hey, do you want an app developing? They'll probably say yes. Everyone's a winner. Subscription services. Have you heard of Patreon, Substack, Buy Me a Coffee? These are all subscription services where your fans, your subscribers, your followers pay a monthly fee to get exclusive access and exclusive content from you. And that could just be a live Q&A. It doesn't have to be producing anything. But of course, you need a fan base first. Trading stocks, cryptocurrency, and Forex. I say this tentatively. Be really, really careful. Yes, there are people making some good money doing this, but it's very high risk and potentially very high reward. If you're going to pursue this avenue, please, please, please learn as much as you possibly can about the opportunity first and how to do it. Did you know that you could lend money officially through businesses to other people in the same way that a bank does? Lending platforms like Zopa spring to mind, where you can commit a certain amount of money for a set amount of return. So you could say, I'm going to lend $3,000 to the market. Zopa will package that up and promise to pay you a fixed rate of, I'm guessing, but let's just say 5%. And you can get a 5% return on your money for a fixed period of time. So easy. We all get bombarded with surveys in our inboxes all the time, and we always click delete. Well, I do anyway. But what if you'd be paid to do these surveys? Would you do it then? You can sign up to websites right now and get paid to do surveys all day, or even in just your spare time. Testing products and providing feedback. The company wants this information so they can create better products, so you're actually helping them out, and they're giving you a bit of a payment as a thank you. And not necessarily passive income, but a noteworthy side hustle. Check these ones out. www.insertname.com. Did you know you can buy a domain, hold on to it, and then sell it later on? Imagine if you brought www.facebook.com. How much do you think Mark Zuckerberg would pay for that right now? So it's all about timing, finding out a new product or a new company that's being launched in the future or not too far in the future, buying their domain and other variants of it, so .com, .co.uk, .io, all those other suffixes. And then when the company realizes that they've missed a trick, you pop up and say, hey, you can buy this off me for $1 million. Remote work. There are tons of companies out there that don't have offices and don't want the expense of having expensive office space. So they pay people to work from home. It's 0 hours, it's non-committal, you can do it when you want and when you don't want. Pick it up, take it or leave it as and when suits. Just Google remote work. Offer up your skills right now in whatever it is you do, whether that be writing, graphic design, pottery making, artwork, you name it, the list is endless. But you can freelance in that niche right now and someone will pay for it. All you've got to do is go and find your crowd on the internet and you're in. Start with Facebook groups, start with YouTube groups, start with groups on X and you're in. The world's getting busier, more and more people are moving into cities, more and more people are connected online. So what more and more people want is virtual assistants. You can provide remote support to businesses or even just individuals. Build yourself a profile, get yourself on LinkedIn, advertise yourself as part-time VA, and there you go. VAs are hugely important, hugely valuable, both giving the individual that want a VA their time back and also giving you as the VA some money in your pocket. Definitely worth a look at. Can you speak another language? How about monetizing that? If you're fluent in another language, how about providing translation services, both spoken and or written? The world is completely multicultural now, and people are migrating northeast, southwest all the time. So there's always going to be a need for your language skills somewhere. All you need to do is lift a few stones, ask a few questions, start with the local authorities. That's a great start point. So you spent all this time at school getting your degree and you now work in an industry that's completely the opposite of what you studied for. But how about tutoring and coaching online in that area of expertise that you have from your previous studies or experience and selling that to someone that wants it? It need not be labor intensive, it can just be a weekly or monthly video call. Taking that a step further, you could offer those skills to any company globally with online consultancy. If you've got particular skills in marketing, HR, finance, you can sell all those to big businesses, small businesses who don't want the burden of a full-time employee. Some people out there like this. The data entry, whilst hell on earth for me, some people love it and can really bang out thousands and thousands of words per minute. If that's you, there are companies out there that want you to do this for them. It could be a company going from an analog system or paper-based to digital, digitizing all of that paper. That all needs transposing onto a computer, so it's just time all day, tapping away, and you're getting paid for doing so. Now don't forget, success in any of these things we've just mentioned is going to take time and effort up front. but if you persist with it, it will succeed. Always safeguard your personal information when you sign up to do anything like this. And if you're unsure about the website or company that you're potentially engaging with, just do a quick Google search on them, do a few background checks, do your own due diligence, just to be on the safe side. So the possibilities are endless in this new passive income era. But remember, embrace it, stick with it, and you'll be rewarded in the end. Oh, and don't forget, always start with you.